Today, we're gonna be taking Kyle outside his cage and lots of other fun things. Cue the intro. So what's really cool about today and this week in general is that it was my birthday Monday. So I got some pretty cool birthday gifts from my beautiful girlfriend Roxanne. I got these awesome Kevlar sleeves, man. They're freaking awesome. And this one actually has finger holes. Way better for gripping Kyle, because since the other glove cut off right here, he was able to grip under that and then pull the glove down, which would still end up scratching me, therefore defeating the entire purpose. Just look at this compared to this. Look at the quality. This is much lower, this is much higher. You can tell, even by the thread count and whatever, right? Like this cuts off more easily than this. He hasn't even managed to rip it yet, so, you know. Anyway, Roxanne is gonna be using this one in the meantime, but she's also gonna be getting herself a pair of these ones because they are fantastic. And yeah, thank you, BB, you're the best. And you guys are all about to witness the power of these sleeves.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
And you're also about to witness how amazing Kyle is getting now. Because he didn't used to be the kind of lizard that you could go in and just grab, whoop, and say hello, hello, say hello, and just be able to handle just like that. Look at that. What a beautiful little boy. What do you want? Do you want to go down? We'll do that. All right, so. Camera on the ground. You might notice that this is shiny and that the other part is carpet. Anywhere else, he has way too much traction. It becomes really hard to pull him back when he is gripped on the carpet, right? So this is a better exercise for the both of us to start with, because every time he gets on that carpet, man, he has way too much traction. And basically, my goal is just to guide him to make sure that he doesn't want to bolt, right? And that he understands that being calm will mean that I let him go, and that being agitated means that I won't, right? And that's just a part of the training now, because he's gotten so good at being outside. Normally he's on us, right? I don't know if you've seen the video, but he is normally on our shoulders, and he enjoys being on our shoulders. But the change of perspective for him to be the bottom now makes him super inquisitive about hiding places, crevices between enclosures, behind enclosures, all that stuff, right? Actually, one of the best ways to get him to calm down, if they're ever like this, is to do this. Look at that. That's the key to your problem, right? All he wants is height, you know? All they want is to feel somewhat superior, to be able to see around them, right? And I normally like to incorporate some little bounces like that, like even like a baby, right? It's comforting for the animal, not too harsh, obviously, but just like this, right? See, it gets him to think. And that is kind of important when you want him to think about this and learn from this experience, right? Kyle is a 2-year-old Nile monitor now, and he is quite big when you think about it, you know? He has grown tremendously, and he has also grown in personality. And that is a testament to what good training can do. And that is pretty phenomenal when you think about it, right? Right, baby? Even though this one was wild caught, it doesn't mean that your wild caught would be as easy to work with or as forgiving of the things that happened in its past, right? Because think about it, if they're traumatized of human beings, there's no getting back to them, right? He was still workable, which was a long and arduous process, but now look at that, you know? He just wants to go down and explore. He doesn't want to hurt me. Look, I'm not even holding him. Look, my hand is fully open, right? So he's just sitting there on a perch on a branch type thing, right? Now later in the video, I'm gonna be giving him some food, which is some real food, not just treats, real food, which you guys haven't seen in a while, so tune in for that, and yeah. You wanna look at Chipotle, huh? As long as you let me touch you like this, yes. Yes. You can't kill any of them though. I know you would want to. You can't get snacked. You're a good baby. So crazy to think that he used to be so angry and defensive, and he used to hate us, like hate us. Alright, now on to other things. So as you know, here at Mystic Animals, we love all kinds of critters. This is a heterometrous spinifer an Asian forest scorpion. This is one of the coolest scorpions in the world. It is not a very potent scorpion in terms of their venom. They are very, very good eaters. They'll eat every time in my experience, and this one is a female and she's about a year old. So she's very, very cool, very big. You know, you can see compared to my hand, that's a pretty big scorpion, you know what I mean? Now, we only got her a couple of episodes ago, so I just wanted to give a little update and say that she's been doing fantastic. Look at this beautiful girl right now. Wow. Of course, they don't really love to be handled, so I'm going to be putting her back in her enclosure, but she is such a good guest. I just couldn't pass up the opportunity to show her just a little bit. Just a little bit. Also, right next to this little girl right here is another really cool animal that is on the newer side of things. This one we got 2 episodes ago, and it is our tokay gecko that we got from Reptiliatus. Dion is one of the coolest guys on this platform, and he is my boss, obviously, so I edit his videos. If you guys didn't know, I edit his videos and Adam Wickens and Fadi from Daffy's Reptiles, right? So she's right here in her cork bark. Not the easiest animal to get to know, but a cool little update is that she shed recently, and that was really cool because I didn't know it, but they eat their sheds. So this is a part of it, but she ate the other part, which is really cool. Those are some good news. Speaking of good news, we actually settled on a name for this little girl, and it is one of you guys that chose it, which is super cool. This is the comment that outweighed every other comment from me. I'll be totally honest, Sunny is a very, very good name. And, you know, it's a nocturnal animal. I never see her when the sun is up, so it's super funny and I love it. So thank you so much for your suggestion. I love your inputs, guys. Seriously, whenever you guys want to comment something in the videos, it helps me so much and I love it, and you guys are just the best. Wow, thank you so much. Now on to some not very good news, guys. You guys know how much I love animals of all kinds. That's why I got the scorpion out earlier. I wanted to make a parallel to this moment. This is a video that I never really wanted to make. I'm pretty allergic to spiders, guys. Like, even being in this room right now, it's probably gonna make it worse for the next few days. And it's the urticaria hairs, guys. I assume that they're being spread throughout the air, and that when I walk in here, it inevitably makes contact with my skin or with the air around it. I don't know, but it reacts and I get these rashes and it itches everywhere and it's terrible, guys. It's beginning to be more than I can take. Now I got some antihistamines on deck, which are basically like anti-allergy medication, and I know you're not supposed to overdo on those, but I only take them when it's so bad I can't take it anymore. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to go to an allergy specialist and take a bunch of photos, document, and yeah, maybe I won't be able to keep tarantulas anymore, which is super sad. Like, I love those animals, and one of their defense mechanisms is working a bit too well. And that's never something you want to hear, you know? Like, you never want to be like, hey, you know those animals that you spend a bunch of time taking care of and liking and being like super interested in and all that stuff? Yeah, you might not be able to keep them anymore because they're making you sick. I don't know, quite a pill to swallow. But yeah, all tough, but still pretty sad. And I don't know how I'm gonna do this yet. I don't know if there's like a way that maybe I could keep them in like a contained space and like Roxanne would be able to like go in it and all that stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but I like these animals and they're great. And I just wish I'd be able to keep them. Nothing is fully decided yet, but I don't know, kind of freaky to think that I might be itching for the rest of my life. Like, that's kind of heavy, you know, right? And it's not just a little itching either, it's like pretty freaking bad. Like, it comes and goes, it's in waves, but I don't think it directly coordinates with the amount of time I spend in here, but maybe we'll see, you know, in the next couple of days. Maybe I'll be able to tell you next week. But anyway, on to happier things. And what could be happier than feeding a bunch of hungry carnivores? Because as you know, we have a bunch of carnivores here, and they are gonna be eating some fish today, and that's gonna be fantastic. So let's do it already. So for today's feast, we're gonna start with our girl Oreo, which is our breeder female. She's our adult female, and the only one that is gonna be able to breed this year with Cherry, possibly if Cherry is good enough to be able to breed with her. Now, she is getting very good with socialization and stuff. She's not angry at all. She is food driven, as are most tegus. I prepared 4 fishes for her today, so we'll see if she wants to eat them all, but I think there should be no problem at all. Here, you want a third one? Oh, yes, you do. And a 4th? Oh, yes. Yes, she wants it. Alright, moving on to Cherry. No time to waste. Cherry is hungry and he wants to eat. Look at that beautiful boy right here. He is such a gorgeous animal. Look at that boy. He is so beautiful. Now that was one down the hatch very easily. How would you feel about another? Would you like another? It broke. Eat it. It broke. You don't care. No, you don't. Look at those teeth. You see him? Wait. We'll see him in the next one. Hold on. Alright, come on. Try to get those teeth. Ah, you don't want to show me the teeth. That's okay, that's okay. Here you have a 4th one. Here, look at those teeth. You can see the 2 front teeth in there. Ooh. There you go. That's a good baby. Very good baby. Yes. We love him a lot. And he got some new dirt today, new substrate, and she did too, which is super cool. Good for them, yay. Moving on to the smaller ones, we've got Pepe, our superstar. Now, of course, she doesn't get as big of prey items as they do, and not as many, right? She's gonna get 3 instead of 4, right? But that's still a lot for a beautiful tegu like that, and she loves eating, and she's great at eating. Look at that. She'll probably jump, yeah. She's the best. She eats very well, obviously very savage as well. Look at that beautiful predator right there. She knows what's up. Look at that. And now we're gonna lure her back here with a fish right there. Come on, go back home. Don't try to eat my camera. Okay, she's beautiful, but we're gonna put her back because she's quite something. But she ate very well. She ate 3 when normally she only eats 2, and that is very good. The reason why I'm upping the feeding is because it's getting cold, guys, and a change of season means that they're gonna need to take on some weight because it's a change of temperatures and pressure and all that stuff. They're not fat, right? So they can afford to take a couple grams, and that's what we're gonna do here. So we have one more tegu to take care of, and her name is Aurelia. She's a gold tegu, and she's pretty great. Let's just see if she wants to come out for us. Oh yeah. Yeah, you wanted that fish? We've got a cat that's curious. He's like, what's happening here? Tegus are eating, Pablo. Feel free to come, but stay far. Okay, that's fine. That's far enough. Alright, she's gonna get 2 smaller ones, right? Just like this. And like that. And we're gonna leave her alone with that. But what a pretty girl, right? Isn't she pretty? Wow. Now, Mr. Pablo, if you'll come with me, we're gonna go to the other room to feed some other carnivores. Come on. I'm sure he'll come when I feel like it. Anyway, the next boy we're gonna be feeding is Edgar, our Savannah monitor. He is great and he is hungry, so let's give him a good fish. And you'll see he's about to go completely crazy for this fish, right? Look at that. He's gonna climb and he's gonna be such a good boy. And he's gonna gulp that fish down in one bite. Look at that. That's why we're gonna give him more than one. You finally decided to join us, mister. That's a good idea. Which leaves us the 4 fishies left, and we've got a hungry Nile monitor that wants to eat. So how about we feed this beautiful boy? Kyle, you are gorgeous. Now since he's at the door right there, we're not gonna feed him here, we're gonna feed him over here in the other door so that he rushes over here. Sorry if the footage was shaky, guys, but obviously it's kind of tough to film while feeding and all that stuff, right? But he is a good boy, and he climbed, and now, whoop, we're gonna throw that over there. He's gonna go get it, because he's a good boy. And then we're gonna wait and give him one more here. We're gonna help him up, because he's a vacuum cleaner and he eats them way too fast. And then one last one. Catch it! Oh, you missed it! Okay, wait, we'll do it again. Just clean the wood off it. Boom! Oh, you missed it again! No, you missed it again. I've been training him to try to do that maybe and like get him to catch prey out of the air. Whoop! It's behind you. Now I can't go get it. It's behind you. It's over here. 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 Yeah, you got it. You're smart. You're a smart boy. Yes, and you ate 4 fishies. So now you're done, okay? That's it. This is it with the feeding. You're not getting any more fish. You're such a big boy. I love you. I think we're gonna need to have Fadi and Greg come back for a round 2 of our weighing the animals video, because he's getting much bigger than he was when they last did the video with me, so maybe we'll do that again shortly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please drop a like. Also, drop a subscribe because it really helps us out. Ow, Pablo, you're hurting me. But thank you so much for watching me ramble on. I hope I didn't bore you too much, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Thank you so much for checking out this video, everybody. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button, and if you really loved it, why don't you subscribe? It's free, you know?